It's your boy Damien Dupee, your number one off-market land specialist, hyper-focused on the infill lots. You are now tuned into the We Are Land Specialists YouTube channel, where I'm your host, Damien Dupee, and I'm going to be bringing you some epic, wild content and insight and wisdom to help your business. Okay? So, I want to first welcome you. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you so much. If you can go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share, I really, really appreciate that. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic I think it'll help a lot of people. Just bring awareness and help you avoid the mistakes that I made, the beginner land struggles, okay? Struggles as a beginner in the land business, okay? And three things, very, very important. You need to master these things if you want to be a beast, okay? You have to master these things, very, very important, because if you don't, you're going to waste a lot of time, you're going to have a lot of frustration, a lot of headache, a lot of this, a lot of that, okay? So, a couple announcements before I jump into the video. If you are local to the Charlotte market and you would like to attend a meetup, yours truly hosts a monthly meetup. The next meetup will be March 25th, 7 to 9 p.m. You can come check me out. The link is in the description. Go check it out. And listen, I would love to meet you in person. Second announcement is, if you have not checked out my paid course, what are you waiting for? Okay, $9.97. The price is going up. Fresh off the press. Get in when you fit in. All right, without further ado, let's talk about number one. The one thing that I struggle with the most is identifying a buildable lot, okay? And that was kind of challenging because you get all these, you send all these blind offers out, you get all these contracts back, and you get excited, and then nothing happens. You're like, what the heck? So I would think one of the things I would say that allowed me to kind of struggle in that area is I didn't know how to read topography, which is the topo, which is how the lot laid, okay? And that could tell you a lot whether the lot drops. Those lines, the smaller those lines is the more that the lot drops. So those lines are 2 feet in between. Each one is in between is 2 feet. So the closer those lines is, the more it drops. The farther the lines are apart, the less it drops. That's basically my sauce to being an expert in topography. All right. The second thing I would say I had a challenge with was that would be making sure I checked that the property was not in no type of flood zone. I know that might seem, very easy, but when you're just getting started, you just try to make it work, And a lot of lots I would get that sometimes I couldn't see on the GIS that it was in a flood zone, but it happened to be on a FEMA flood zone. And I'm like, how I'm going to know to check FEMA? But now I know. If you try to verify basically whether a lot is impacted by a flood zone, you just go to FEMA Flood Zone Mapper, okay? FEMA Flood Zone Mapper, that allows you to check lots nationwide, okay? So that's a little tip right there for you. The next one is, I didn't know the value of lots with water and sewer, okay? And what I mean by that is, and I'll break that down for you, is like, I would go after, everything that I could find, but I didn't know that water and sewer lots are very valuable, and they typically get a little bit more premium than lots with just water, no sewer, meaning you got to get a septic system, you got to perk it. And I sold a lot of lots way undervalued. Just way undervalued. I didn't know no better, and I was just trying to make some quick money. But as I got wise, I was like, man, I gave away like some crazy opportunities because I didn't know how valuable lots with access to water and sewer, decent topography on a publicly maintained road, how valuable that is. It's very, very valuable. And builders will pay how they weigh. Hear me. The second thing I would say I struggle with is knowing the zoning of a property. I was freaking trying to market stuff that was commercial lots and industrial lots and, like agriculture lots. And I'm like, but I just focus on residential lots, residential acreage, everything residential. I don't specialize in commercial. It's challenging. I don't know that field. But what I do know is infill lots, okay? So I struggled to identify. I wasted a lot of time thinking I had a deal, and it wasn't really a deal, because I didn't comp it right or something like that, okay? So the third thing I would say I struggle with is dispositions, okay? Dispositions is basically when you gotta sell the property. Basically finding if you're wholesaling and you're assigning, dispositions is typically when you assign your rights of the contract to another buyer for more money, okay? And I'll be honest, I struggle with that because what I did was I basically just linked up with builders and only fed them lots and wouldn't sell them to the public who would pay more. So, I would just feed one or two builders lots, but the number is supported that I can get an extra 5 or 10. But for the relationship's sake, I'll be man, I'm gonna just look out for homes, you know what I'm saying? Like that, try to add value. But I was leaving a lot of money on the table. So the moral of the story is, if you're in a position where you have enough time on your contract, hear me. I'm gonna break it down for you. I'm gonna break it down for you because I don't want to tell you what I struggle with without giving you a solution. You understand? So if you have a contract that has enough time on it and you can wait for a retail buyer, why not do it? You'll make an extra $3,000, $5,000, $7,000, $2,000. Anything beats Nathaniel, nothing, Nautica, okay? So if you got a lot with water and sewer and builders will only pay 30, but on the MLS you're seeing, or on whatever comps you're using, Zillow, PropStream, you're seeing that the lot seller for 42, you may have to be, innovative and try what we call a flat fee listing, which you can do through listingbroker.com, listwithfreedom.com. I mean, it's just a ton of nationwide flat fee brokerages, which allows you to get on the MLS, which is one of my most powerful strategies, is listing properties on the MLS and basically allowing a buyer's agent to bring you a buyer. Wonderful. Mwah. Just like that. So I hope you caught that. You might got to replay that. I'm telling you, that's something saucy, especially if you're in the state of North Carolina. The state of North Carolina has something beautiful, which allows, you don't have to be the owner. They have a feature where you can select seller that's not yet owned, and it's not illegal to list properties as long as your contract is marketable. Okay, so these are just a couple of my struggles, and it comes with time. But my hope is for you that you was able to glean something from this and able to basically implement something in your business. So I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for considering. If you haven't subscribed to my channel by now, go ahead and subscribe. What you waiting for? Okay. And I would love to see you in person. Come check me out. Holler at your boy if you need me. My email is in the description. There's some goodies down in the description for you too. A couple free ebooks, PDF. I mean, it's better to give than receive, So I definitely want to look out for the cookout. So holler at your boy. I'm down like the wind.